This is 5th grade, Study Guide 9B. Number 1 says which of these angles could measure 120 degrees? Okay, let's look at angle A. Angle A is an obtuse angle. So angle A is a possibility. Angle B is a right angle. A right angle measures 90 degrees. So we know that angle B, or number B, is not 1. C is it's an acute angle. It measures less than 90 degrees. So angle B, or number C could not be 1. So A would be our answer, because an obtuse angle is greater than 90 degrees. So A would be the best answer in that choice. Number 2 says use an inch ruler to measure the length of this segment to the nearest eighth of an inch. Depending on what your ruler segment is, what your ruler says, the correct answer for that would be 2 3/8 inches. Again, it varies from ruler to ruler, unfortunately. Okay, went way down. Let me scroll back up. Number 3. It says a new racket cost $86.50. Miriam has $63.75. How much more money does she need to buy the racket? This would be a subtraction problem. This is how much the racket costs. This is how much money she has. So we're going to subtract. Cannot subtract with the 0, so we'll come to the 5. Borrow a 10. Make that 0 a 10. Now 10 from 5 from 10 is 5. We cannot subtract 7 from 4, so we'll come to the 6, borrow a 10. Now make that 4, 14. 7 from 14 is 7. 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. So she needs $22.75. Number 4 says what mixed number is half of 45? Remember, half would mean 2 pieces. So 2 dividing into 45. 2 will go into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. Let's bring down my 5. 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. So now I have 1 over 2 remaining. It says what mixed number. So 22 and 1/2 is my mixed number. So 22 and 1/2 is half of 45. Number 5. It says which of the quadrilaterals below is not a parallelogram? Well, we can see this rectangle here. We have these two are parallelograms. These are parallelograms, so A is not it. Let's go to D. It's a square. Same thing. Parallelograms. So D is not it. C, these two. So C is not it. So by order of elimination, B would be the correct answer. Okay, did it again. It's not going to let me slowly scroll down, is it? Okay, 6. 6 is what mixed number names the number of shaded circles shown below. Okay, we have one complete circle shaded in, so that's one whole. And this next circle has 1, 2, 3 segments. So my denominator is going to be 3. And 2 are shaded in. So 1 and 2/3 are shaded. Number 7 says a key that is 60 millimeters long is how many centimeters long? Okay, we need to remember that a millimeter is 10 times more than a centimeter. So to find this problem, we're going to divide 10 into the 60. 10 will go into 60 6 times. So 6 centimeters is equivalent to 60 millimeters. Number 8, it says 3 nickels make up what percent of a dollar? Okay, we need to know that nickels are at 5 cents. So we have 3 times 5, which equals 15. So now we have 15 over a dollar, which is 100. So that equals 15 over 100 equals 15%. So the answer would be 15%. Number 9, we are comparing 1/3 to 1/4. So I have a diagram here of 1/3 shaded in compared to 1/4 shaded in. And from this diagram, we can see that 1/3 is greater than 1/4. Number 10, we are subtracting 7,208 from 6,194. So 8 minus 4 is 4. Cannot subtract, so we'll come right here and borrow a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 6 is 1. So the answer is 1,014. Number 11. 11 simply says multiply $4.32 by 50. I'm going to write the 50 with my 0 out to the side so I can just drop it down. Now 5 times 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. Carry my 1. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 1 is 21. Now I cannot forget that I have 2 decimal places right here. I have 1, 2 places to get to my decimal. So I need to come to my answer and go 1, 2 places in. So that means that it is $216. Number 12 simply says 5 times 5 times 7. Okay, I can only multiply 2 at a time. So 5 times 5 is 25. Now 25 times 7. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry my 3. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. So the answer is 175. Number 13. We're simply dividing 4 into $31.64. 4 will not go into 3, but 4 will go into 31 7 times. I'll bring my dollar sign up. 4 times 7 is 28. 31 minus 28. I'll borrow. 11 minus 8 is 3. Bring down my 6. 4 will go into 36 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. Bring down my 4. 4 will go into 4 1 time. 4 times 1 is 4. So 0 remaining. So that is $7.91. 14. We are dividing 9 into 8,118. 9 will not go into 8, but 9 will go into 81 9 times. 9 times 9 is 81. Bring down my 1. 9 will not go into 1. Let's bring down our 8. 9 will go into 18 2 times. 9 times 2 is 18. So the answer is 902. 15. It says use short division. This is where I don't do this. I just simply add them over to the side. 6 will not go into 4. 6 will go into 45 7 times. 7 times 6 is 42. Now mentally I have to think 45 minus 42 is 3. So I'm going to put my 3 right here. Now this becomes 30. 5 will go into 30. 6 will go into 30 5 times. 5 times 30, 5 times 6 is 30. So I have 0 remaining. 6 will go into 0 0 times. So my answer is 750. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Come back over. Want it to go down. Okay, 16. 1 and 2/5 plus 2 and 3/5. I'm adding 2 plus 3 is 5. My denominator is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, my 5/5 equals 1. So I'm going to take that 3 and I'm going to add 1 to it, which is 4. So my answer is 4. 17. 8/10 minus 5/10. In subtracting, my denominator stays the same as 10. Now 8 minus 5 is 3. I cannot reduce down 3/10. That is its smallest form. So my answer is 3/10. 18. 1/3 minus 1/3. If I have a third of a pie, I ate that third of a pie, I have 0 left. 19. We have $15 minus $3.55 plus $10 plus, let's see, that is, I'm going to scroll up so we can see it better. Nope, right into the middle. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to work the parentheses first. So we have $3.55 plus $10, and make certain we line everything up correctly. It doesn't give me a decimal in zeros, but I'm going to add it, plus $0.72. Again, I have everything lined up so that I can add. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. Bring down my decimal, carry my 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 1 plus 0 is 1. So the first step is $14.27. Now I take my $15 and I subtract it from $14.27. Now we're on the second part of the problem. Okay, I cannot subtract, so I'm going to come and borrow. Now I'm borrowing a 10. Now I can borrow from this 10, and now I can subtract. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 2 is 7. 4 minus 4 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So my answer is 73 cents. And 20. Went way too far. 20 says, Maria has 7 rolls of nickels. A nickel, she has 7 rows of nickels. If each roll has 40 nickels in it, how many nickels does Maria have? So this is a multiplication problem. So we're multiplying 7 times 40. we're going to drop the 0. 7 times 4 is 28. So, she has 28 nickels. 280 nickels. Excuse me. This completes our study guide. Tomorrow we will take our test 9A.